Hey guys, it's Lauren and welcome back to my channel. For the love of, if you are joining me for the first time, I want to say welcome and thank you for taking the time to click on this Homeworx candle review. If you're a returning viewer or subscriber, welcome back. So yes, I did get my hair cut if you guys were thinking of that. Do you like it? It's just a little bit shorter than usual. Don't have my normal holiday setup. I got the wreath going on, but I didn't have time to pull out the little tree and do all the other stuff, so it may look a little bit different. I feel like I'm always forever changing my background. But anyways, you guys, I know this is incredibly late to the show with this Homeworx Truffle candle collection. I think there's reviews that were out in maybe October, November, but I finally pulled the trigger on purchasing a Homeworx candle collection about, I guess I ordered it about a month ago or so. It was on sale. Let's see if I have. Before I dive into my thoughts on the candles and everything, I'm going to tell you guys the price points of them, just because for me, I know, at least for myself as a consumer, buying something online is a gamble sometimes, because if it's not something you've purchased in the past, especially something like home fragrance, it's tough to kind of bite the bullet and order something online, especially with, $54.90 is what this collection retails for. $54 worth of candles, and then you're paying for shipping. You don't know if you're gonna like it. It's kind of a hassle to return. Anyways, I've been wanting to burn Homeworx for quite a while, since they launched, like, what was it, a year and a half ago or so, if I'm not mistaken, maybe a year ago. And I just never saw a collection that I was like, ooh, I have to have this. So about 2 weeks ago, I was looking on QVC. They drastically reduced their prices. I don't know if it's for all their products, but for the Homeworx collection, they did. If you see me looking down, I got my iPad here. And they were on promotion. They were also offering free shipping. I think it was like a 5 or 6 day kind of Christmas promo. So I was looking at the different candles, and I remember when the Truffle collection came out, or when it was going to be announced that they were having that, it was very intriguing to me. I love gourmand type scents, and I thought that the collection offered kind of a nice variety of fragrances that you could use it, through different parts of the year. And it wasn't Christmas/holiday specific. So I'm like, okay, you know what? It's on a promotion. Let me order it and I'll give it a try. I wound up paying, so originally $54.90. It was $29.90 for 3 very large candles. So that's a huge price cut. That was definitely within my budget, and also free shipping. So I said, okay, I'm gonna give it a try. I do have an unboxing video of my first impressions on cold of each of the candles. I have since got the opportunity to burn each and every one of them. Oh, I'm on QVC's website right now, trying to pull up the specs on this collection, and I go, who's talking? It hit play, and Harry Slatkin promoting these candles popped up. Interesting. Anyways, let's just dive into it. I'll tell you guys my thoughts, okay? So the first one, actually, I'm gonna do them in order here, and I will tell you why in a moment. So the one I was the most excited for, I guess, at least for season relevancy, was the Chocolate Mint Truffle. I thought this would blend really well with Twisted Peppermint, Candy Cane Lane, just any of those Christmassy scents. I'm burning peppermint and pine is like my scent theme this season. So I go, okay, maybe this one will burn really well. I was really excited about this one. After I purchased it, I watched some reviews, and I heard that the throw on this was a little spotty. So I kept my fingers crossed that it would miraculously perform better than everyone else's. It did not. Let me dive into the scent, what it smells like, and then kind of my thoughts. So smelling the lid, or smelling it on cold, like I said in my video, it's like a light, smooth mint, not too much mint. It almost has, and I don't know if they went heavy on the truffle note for this, but a pistachio type note to it. And I'm not a huge pistachio fan, but I was hoping some of the mint would come out while burning. So on cold, it's got that little bit of mint pistachio type vibe to it, which is probably the truffle. But while burning, you guys, it just smells like what you can smell of it. It smells like Bath & Body Works came out with that pistachio chocolate or something candle several years back, and it was like in this green, light green wax, kind of like this. That's what it reminds me of. Throw on this, 1 to 10, 10 of course being crazy strong. I had it in an open concept room because, again, 4-wick massive candle. I was kind of expecting it to fill the room. It was like at a 2, maybe a 3. What I could smell, all I could smell was a pistachio kind of smooth scent. Not an awful scent, but not my favorite, and definitely not minty enough or anything like that to be anything near holiday-esque. The one thing I did have issues with, the wicks on this particular one, and sorry, my lighting's probably not showing up too well. I didn't trim these, you guys, and I didn't trim them for a reason because I wanted to show you guys that's, after I extinguished the candle, that's kind of what happened to the wicks. There's actually a little piece of wick, I think, rolling around in there. So not the best wick performance on this, and I really wanted it to work. I burned this for like 2 days straight after I got home from work. So for like 4 hours, maybe 8, 9, 10 hours total, just hoping it would maybe hit a scent pocket, and it didn't. So I kind of gave up on this one. Really pretty packaging, but just poor performance and no throw. So I was really bummed about that. But what can you do? Actually, after I burned the chocolate mint truffle, I was really inclined to return these candles. I was really inclined to return them because even if maybe I didn't like the scent, if it threw really well, I could maybe, you know, just give it to someone to use, kind of gift it, not as a Christmas gift because it's been burned, but, you know, hand it off to someone that maybe really enjoyed the scent, but it just did not throw. So I was very nervous burning the other 2 candles. I do have to say I'm happy to report the following 2 candles did have a decent throw, and then one had a phenomenal throw. The next one I burned was the chocolate espresso truffle. It smells, it's like a chocolate espresso type scent. Definitely not as heavy on the coffee espresso note as, say, espresso bar, campfire coffee, any of those type scents. The truffle note really comes through and kind of mutes down the coffee and kind of gives it a creamy mocha-y scent. It's definitely not a chocolate type scent either, though. It's not like hot cocoa and cream, at least to me. It's a very muted, subdued espresso note with truffle. Very true to the description. I think it's a very fitting description. The wicks were fine on this one. I burned this for not as much as I burned the chocolate mint, just because this is a little out of season for me. I figured I could probably use this one maybe in the fall with like pumpkin pecan waffles and those type of scents. It's kind of more of a novelty type scent, if anything. But it did have a decent throw, an okay throw. Again, I burned it in the same exact spot that I burned the chocolate mint truffle. Had it going for maybe 5.5, 6 hours, and then for a few hours the evening after. 1 to 10, 10 of course being crazy strong. This one was coming in at like a 5.5, 6. I could most certainly smell it. It was noticeable. I picked up on the espresso notes, a little bit of that mocha-y kind of note, and the truffle really came through. So would I go out of my way to purchase this individually if it was like on eBay or anything like that? No, just because I know if I really want a coffee scent, I can get, you know, there's other ones out there. But I will burn this again probably in the fall. The scent is a little limited as far as like scent genre. It just isn't going to pair with anything for Christmas or obviously spring or summer, at least for me, since I kind of switch up my fragrances. But if you are a fan of coffee type scents and you've been kind of on the fence about this, I do like this one. I do like it, but I wouldn't go out of my way to purchase it. So that's the espresso truffle right there. Now, the hidden gem of this collection that I was like, I don't know how this is going to smell, but it turned out to be my absolute favorite of the collection, and kind of like the stellar, like the shining star of this trio, was the sparkling pink truffle. Now, when I smelt it on cold, I immediately thought this would pair beautifully with champagne toast. I hope it throws. It smells, it has a similar scent to champagne toast with an effervescent-y type fruity note. I was worried that it would be more along the lines of like a creamy fruity type scent just because of the truffle in there. I was thinking it might smell like a peaches and cream, or maybe like Bath & Body Works did that strawberry vanilla, you know, several years back. I was thinking it would be more like that, but it's not, which is a good thing for what I'm wanting to burn it with. It has the same scent profile as like champagne toast, bubbly, effervescent-y, fruity, but a little more toned down. a lot more toned down, but still strong in a different way. The truffle note really does come through. It has like this warmth to it, kind of a creamy warmth, but not overly fruity creamy. The sharpness of the bubbly effervescent type note really shines through. This one's really, really pretty. I think this would pair well with obviously champagne toast. I'm doing a test run right now on peach Bellini, and I had this going alongside it, and I go, oh, those two go really, really pretty together. So I plan to burn this in the new year when I'm doing champagne toast, if I can ever get my hands on them, because they're always sold out, and peach Bellini. If you're looking for a really pretty, just effervescent fruit type candle that has a good throw, I would snag this one. Would I buy the whole collection just to get this candle? No, because essentially you're spending, what did I say they quoted? What was it at? $29.20. So 30 bucks for one candle. Not really. If you can find it on eBay or Mercari or anything like that of the whole collection, this is the one I would repurchase. If they came out with maybe spring packaging or came out with it down the road in the duos where you buy two of the same that Homeworx has, I might do that. But I wouldn't buy the 3-piece set just to get this. But it's really, really pretty. I burned it the other evening after work. This one, I burned the least amount. I burned it for maybe about 5 hours, 5.5 hours all yesterday evening. And it just flowed throughout the kitchen, the entryway, the dining room, and living room. Really, really pretty. I'd say 1 to 10. This one was coming in the open concept. Again, I had it in the same area as the other two when I tested those out. It was like at a solid 8. You can definitely smell it. It's not as in your face as champagne toast, but it's strong in its own way, and I really, really like it. So it's so pretty. No issues yet on the wicks. I can see they're kind of doing the same thing that the chocolate mint truffle did, but we'll have to wait and see. Do I think for the $29.90 value plus shipping, this is something you should spend your money on? Unless you really do like champagne toast and you want something similar to it, and then you also subsequently like coffee type scents, and you can also get the espresso bar one, then maybe you would. I wouldn't feel comfortable gifting that chocolate mint truffle just because it doesn't throw at all. Even if you're not a mint fan, you're essentially going to be getting a candle that just doesn't throw at all. So you're essentially, figure what you're buying, you're paying for 2 candles because the other one's just a wash and doesn't throw. So I'm curious if any of you guys know the return policy for QVC. Let me know. I wonder if I sent back the other one, just the one that didn't perform well, if they'd send me back another one of the same one, or would they maybe let me pick out another candle, or do I have to send the whole set back? I tried to check their website and it wasn't very clear how they deal with sets. Anyways, absolutely stellar. Star of the collection was the sparkling pink truffle. I would not spend your money on this collection. If you want any of these individually, just go on Mercari. Like I said, the 2 top performers, that sparkling pink and the espresso truffle, are the 2 that performed the best. If you guys want, I can definitely do updates on Instagram on the sparkling pink, because I'll be burning that in the coming month when I do my New Year's fragrances. So you guys, that's it for me today. I cannot believe we are encroaching closer and closer to Christmas. This may be one of the last videos I do till we hit Christmas. I do have one other New Year's themed candle review I'm going to be doing, which is peach Bellini. I don't know if I've ever reviewed peach Bellini on my channel, but that'll be coming soon as well. Other than that, I really don't have any other Christmas candles to review, and I've already said what ones I'm going to be burning for the New Year's. So I don't have too many coming. I know I haven't been posting as much as I used to. It's just truly because I'm kind of busy. I know all of us are busy. It's holiday time. I just started a new job. So that's been definitely a lot, diving into that and getting acclimated with that. I have a lot longer commute. Position's a little different than what I was doing before, but it's all good. So I just haven't had time to really do as much shopping as I would like with some of these candles too. So I appreciate you guys still clicking on my channel and wanting to see when I'm doing videos. But as far as Christmas ones, you guys, I don't think I'm going to be doing any more this season, just because we are so close to Christmas already. if Homeworx comes out with a really cool New Year's launch, probably won't do New Year's, they'll probably maybe do spring. I'm still excited to see what they're gonna do for the spring. I know that a lot of people have had such, I don't know, bad taste in their mouth with some of the performance on these candles, and I can see why. It's frustrating when you're spending $49 is what this was originally, I believe. $54, I'm sorry, on 3 candles and they don't perform, or a couple of them don't. I can see why. I'm still really curious to try out some of their other fragrances. I hope they improve on the performance of the throw on some of these. If he comes out with a spring collection, once we hit the new year, I may wind up snagging it and doing a review. But like I said, I just don't have any more holiday reviews coming out right now, and I have one New Year's one coming up, and that's all I have planned for now. So you guys, I just want to say I hope you are having an awesome holiday season. I know it gets hectic this time of year, but I'm appreciative that I can just sit on camera and talk with you guys about candles. I hope you guys enjoy watching my reviews. And if you have any comments, put them down below, especially regarding the Homeworx collection. I'm curious to see your thoughts. Those of you that have burned this Truffle collection, what are your thoughts on that and your thoughts on Homeworx as a whole? You guys, I'm going to stop rambling. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see the timestamp. We're at 16 minutes, a little bit over. So I'm going to scoot on out of here. I hope you guys are having an awesome holiday season. I also hope you are having an awesome day, an awesome evening, an awesome weekend, whatever time it is you're watching this video. And until next time, we'll see you later.